Hi, Grandma, I'm back to flirt with you.
Your hair looks very pretty today, Gran.
Well, why, thank you, dear. So does, you've always had such nice, thick hair, Gabriel.
Oh, don't seduce me so hard, Gabriel Knight! Your thick and luscious hair! You know it's a Sierra game, so it's gonna have like a sick intro.
Oh my god. Yes, it's the first 3D one.
Here.
And he's crying.
He shed a single tear. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is kind of creepy. Like they're turning into animals and then it gets all bloody.
And then there's a snake.
There's a snake around his neck. Ooh. Kinky. Kids, don't go too far.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the intro.
But see, that's your taste tester. I call that the amuse-bouche of what's going on.
Okay.
So
I was just like, wait a second. That's it. And now they're showing like credits. Our names written really cool.
Yeah. That's the entire game. Morning, Summer. No, so that's the amuse-bouche to be like, you go like, oh, there's definitely interesting things happening here. But like the actual play where they actually play like the actual introduction of like, this is who you are, this is what you're doing, get to it, son. Here's some jokes.
Gotcha. And speaking of introductions, hi, I'm Alexander Mejia, your host here at Human Interact. We are working on a game, well, we have just shipped a game called Starship Commander, but today we are playing Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers. And today we have with us...
I'm Resulka. Hello. I'm the lead developer at, or pretty much I'm the developer at Reventure Games. So we're currently working on a game called Lorna Baines, For Whom the Southern Bell Tolls. It's taking me some time since, as I mentioned, pretty much the only one really working on it. Yeah,
making a game is hard. People don't realize it's like, oh, they went 5 years of my life.
Yeah, especially with what's it called, a good old failed Indiegogo campaign.
Hold on a second, hold on. Tim Curry, Mark Hamill.
Oh,
what?
Leah Remini. That's why when you said that you hadn't played this, I was like, oh, we gotta fix this.
Okay.
We gotta fix this.
Okay, Michael Dorn?
Yeah?
Worf? What are you doing in this game? Are we gonna hear all these voices just playing like the first few hours? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so, the last time I played the original game on stream, I was playing it with a whole group of people, like, you know, like Francisco and a couple of others. And we basically just turned off all the dialogue and made it all up as we went.
Were you guys drunk when you did it too?
Well, yeah, no, actually Francisco was drunk a couple of the times. But like, you know, he was like doing stuff like the Dr. John character who's Worf as Will, what was he? I think he was Christopher Walken. Like, so doing all that dialogue but in a different accent, and it was fun. Like, the first episode, like, it is all still up on YouTube. First episode's a bit dry, but then we really get into our groove.
Nice.
If anyone does want to check that out.
All right, day one.
Yes. And so every day we are greeted with some poetry that Gabriel has written after he has had that nightmare from the intro. So that's the nightmare that he has every night.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
I dreamt of blood upon the shore, the eyes that spoke of sin. The lake was smooth and the deep and black. I'm sorry.
As was her scented skin.
I'm screwing this up. I am not a poet at all.
Alright. When you've been playing this since you were 7 years old and you're in your 30s, it's kind of ingrained with you now.
I bet. Just a minute. It lives, I see. Do you want to speak with Lolita?
No.
I'm sorry, but Gabriel is allowed. Oh, I mean, he's out. Yeah, if he ever comes back, I'll tell him. You know, you could do better. I know I don't know you, but you could do better. Sure.
Dang, stop kicking a dude when he's
The
down.
phone's been ringing off the hook all morning. Let me know when you want your messages.
Yeah,
Gee, you're lively. Did you have another nightmare last night?
sort of.
Mm-hmm. I told you it's that voodoo book you're researching. That stuff can seriously screw up your karma.
I'm sure that's it. Maybe I should write a horror novel on passive resistance instead.
It's so weird hearing him in a southern voice.
Anyway, your handheld tape recorder came today.
Really? Great.
This is where I got my southern accent from.
I can't wait to see what human rights you violate with this one.
I can't wait to
I
violate.
can't wait to
For
violate.
example, if you would just let me...
And I located some local voodoo references for you.
Southern
Dixieland
curry.
Drugstore
Nice.
and the Historical Museum of Voodoo. Both are right here in French Quarter.
How would I ever manage without you?
You? Give me a break. The devil himself couldn't change you.
Well, if the devil had great legs, perhaps. Like yours.
Oh, he's so
And a
smooth.
riveting personality, I'm sure.
Yeah.
If you need any more research done, just ask. It's not as though we're swamped with customers.
All right, so boom, I'm right in the middle of the game, and I am Gabriel Knight, right? That's my name, right?
Yeah.
And
Don't wear it out.
these icons are a little weird for Sierra. Like, okay, I understand the exclamation and the question, but the boot, I'm looking, I guess, touch and then push,
That's, move and operate.
operate.
And then open and
Why do they
close.
have 3 things for your hands? It's so okay.
I
Anyway.
know.
And then there's one
It's
for a door.
One of the. It's one of those things that that's the only real problem with this is it's a little bit the UI is a little bit overdone.
Okay.
Chosen for their special
Oh, by the way, this is Virginia Capers.
recent fiction by the biggies. In other words, nothing written by Gabriel.
Cool. So it's got like a real Creole voice.
The magnifying
Oh,
glass
yes.
is a
Handsome,
handy
isn't
item
he?
for reading old manuscripts or the fine print on Gabriel's lease.
So, hold on a second. There's a magnifying glass right here. Is this gonna be like the Laura Bow game?
No, I mean you will use it at one point, but
It's not like you have to
actually
use
both
it all the
items on
time
that
to like
tip.
look at
No.
stuff. All right, now which one of these is pick up? I'm guessing it's this one.
That would be that. Yeah, pinchy.
Mind if I borrow the magnifying glass?
No, Sherlock.
It's your store.
Just bring it back when
Is
we get
it?
the next estate shipment.
You own
Yeah.
it?
No problem.
Yeah. So
You sound like
Gabriel's parents died. So yeah,
You sound like you're married. You know, we're just like arguing with each other.
Gabriel,
yeah.
would you
No,
dare
like what's it
touch
called?
Grace's oil
Grace
face?
is actually his employee.
Okay.
He hasn't paid her for a while.
Oh dang. All right, so I can just
Yeah.
like straight up talk to her because I don't know what I'm doing. It's like I just woke up. I'm in a dream.
Yeah.
I had this dream.
So yeah, I'd speak to Grace.
Got a
Grace knows
minute, Grace?
everything.
What's up?
There's voodoo murders. How do I know about the voodoo murders?
Yes.
Okay.
What can you tell me
Well, there's
about
the newspaper
voodoo?
you can read about the voodoo
I don't
murders,
know
but she
much
does
of
mention
anything
it during
about
that
it.
intro section.
Until you started researching
So
it for
he's
your
writing a
book.
book
Now I know
about
exactly in the
a
city.
female
There's that
orthodontist
shop
being
museum.
dragged into
It
voodoo
can clearly be
murders
dangerous
after
in the
he's
wrong
seen them in the
hands.
newspaper.
So
careful
you're
investigating it.
are you an investigator? Or do you
No,
just
you're
just
a
like
bookstore owner, but
but fuck it.
he's what's it called?
Right.
Okay, so he's basically going.
What do
He
you
needs
know
to
about
do
the
research
voodoo
for this
murders?
book that he wants
Just
to
what I read
write.
in the paper,
Got
same
it.
as you.
So, and he's got a friend who works on the in the police department who's actually working on the voodoo murders. So he's trying to get himself into that so he can actually get firsthand.
Got it. All right, let's take a
Do
look
you
at our
have messages
messages.
for me?
Dana called,
Oh yeah.
and Susie left a message about a lawsuit.
Toss 'em.
Okie dokie. There's more when you want 'em.
Do you
That's
have
your only
more
joke line in
messages for
this.
me?
Your grandmother called.
I keep meaning to get over there. What does she say? Did she sound good?
And she sounded great.
Clean
We
up
had
your
a nice
shit.
little chat about you.
Grace.
Don't worry. I didn't go into detail about your cardinal sins. Not that anything about you could surprise her. She adores you anyway.
She's my girl.
But she said to remind you to stop by and go through your father's
Yeah.
things.
Clean up your dad's shit.
Okay.
Is that
More
like I
messages.
got a point? Or did
Oh,
I
yeah,
get an email?
That's your...
Or did I get a
you're going
page
the
from
right
my
way.
pager?
Beep, 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 beep. You
like-
got 5 points.
All right. So there's blue messages, there's a light blue one, and then there's red messages. What's the difference between those messages?
Okay, so the blue ones, they are kind of important, but they're more lore building. Where the red messages are kind of like either topics. So like, hitting herself will launch into just like, like how old are you? Why are you here?
Could you
Blah
do
blah blah
some
blah
research
blah.
for me?
I see.
Sure. What?
And then it's also actions. So like, like if you want
think of
research,
anything.
if you
Okay.
what's it called? What's it called? Grace has got messages for you.
Well, I've only been here 2 months, but I love it. It's so much more
I'm a New
alive
Yorker,
than any
bitch.
place I've been. It feels like
So, yeah. All right.
She actually she does have one more message for you if you want it.
Okay. Oh, on the messages.
Do you have messages for me?
here's a strange one. You got a call from someone named Wolfgang Ritter. He said
Oh,
he
you
was
actually
calling
got
from
another
Germany.
message after this.
He told
I
me it
thought
was
this
urgent. Maybe
J2.
you should give him a call.
Call Germany like hell. If it's really important, he'll call back.
Wolfgang.
Well, fine.
Yeah.
Let's just hope he's not with the German lottery for pitiful American authors.
Ah, dang.
Do you have more messages
Saucy.
Your friend Detective Mosley called.
Yeah, there he is.
Talkative, isn't he?
for me? Especially with you. What do you want?
He left an interesting message. He told me to tell you that his mother's maiden name is Humphrey. Oh, that's Humphhrey.
Fascinating.
And that he left some photos for you at the station, at the front desk.
It's about time.
Gabriel, those photos wouldn't have anything to do with the voodoo murders, would they?
Now, why would you say something like that?
Because I know you. You're getting privileged information, aren't you? Did you tell him you'd put him in your new voodoo book?
A writer has certain obligation to his readers, you know.
Gabriel, you know you'll never put him in your book. Your main character is a female orthodontist. You're gonna be reincarnated as a pit bull if you keep screwing with your karma.
As long as it's a male pit bull with a really big...
That's enough.
Tooth.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah,
that's
really
all
big
the
teeth.
messages.
Really big tooth.
Thank God.
All right, cool. So we'll go ahead and exit out of here. So it sounds like I'm gonna be investigating these crimes even though I'm a book author because fuck it,
Yeah.
let's get cool shit for my book, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't set it up with like you're getting
I'm gonna
kicked
take
out
the
soon.
tweezers for a bit.
Good.
No, he owns the
beginning to
building,
look a little scruffy.
but
Just trying to make you
it's
feel at home.
one of those things that the business doesn't make much money, so
I got
there's
it.
literally a $20 bill in there. That's it.
It's certainly light enough, but rather useless, as Gabriel well knows.
Oh, you'd have to open that if you want to see what's inside.
That is so Sierra of them to do that. Where I have to use
Yeah.
open on the cash register to steal some cash. And oh my god, he's walking so slow. We're gonna turn that
Gabriel,
shit
Oh, yeah,
up
you
so
turn it
fast.
up.
Register to examine the take. Or in the case
Oh,
of
actually, there's not even $20 in there. There is a $20 voucher that you're going to want to take because the money is Grace's. Grace has
I trust
put
you
money
can
in the
live
till
without
for
this
you.
old gift
Got it.
certificate.
Knock yourself out.
Oh, sorry. Squeaky.
Okay, so first of all, jam this fucker up really as fast as
Oh,
you
yeah.
can. Will he just be like when he flies around?
No, he's actually not too super fast. He's manageable.
Okay. And then crank this detail up because why not?
Oh, yeah. You can read some of the
That
books.
is a little fast. He seems he's a little fast forward. We'll just turn this down just a little bit.
He's just power walking.
I hate it when the walking animation is like I like the fact that they let you change it, but I hate it when it's like really there we go. That feels like
Yeah.
that should be the default right there. It's like that totally seems like a normal walking speed for a game.
Now, so there's a couple of things I would recommend for every day is to read the newspaper,
Okay.
which is on the table.
Wait, there's a day system in this?
Yes,
Times
there's 10
Picayune,
days.
Dated
10
June
days of darkness.
18, 1993.
Let's enjoy Virginia Capers.
The front page has an article about the voodoo murders. The article says that the victims are all identified as members of the underworld. The general
Convenient.
public of New Orleans is in no danger. Police claim
Don't worry.
the so-called voodoo trappings found at the crime scenes are fake, a scare tactic, and that the murders are not associated with any genuine practitioners.
They would want you to think that.
Gabriel also scans the Aquarius horoscope for the day. Potential storms ahead. Proceed with caution and do not get involved with anything new at this time.
You know what? It means I need to turn the game off. Don't get involved. But you know we're going to. I like Duran's comment. He said he wanted to be reincarnated as Pitbull, the rapper.
Yeah.
He did. He just redid. Hold on. First of all, should I even be leaving? It seems like, let's go find out about the murder.
I'm out of here.
Yeah,
Try not
because
to
like
sell
you're
out
going to
the
be coming
store
back
while
here a
I'm
lot. This
gone.
is kind of your hub
Good luck.
area.
Okay.
So it's not like, you know, oh, that's all. You've got everything that you can start with. So
Oh, dang,
there's a
there's,
voodoo
like, all
murder
these
place that you
places.
can. Yeah.
Huh. So there's a cathedral, the square, the overlook. Can I just like, I guess go to the police
Yeah.
station, ask about the murder, right? Straight up.
Yeah. Well, maybe go and talk. Say, hey, my friend said he left me
Oh my
something.
god.
Oh yeah. Got a little bit of F&B, got a little bit of 3D.
It's got a little bit of everything. It's like the game's
Oh
like,
yeah.
just jam it all in there. Look at these coppers in suits.
Yeah.
I guess I can look with my little mask.
It's an
Yeah.
antique umbrella stand.
Man, that voice is so slow, but it's appropriate. But man, that is.
Oh yeah.
There's a photocopy
Yeah, that's
machine
what
in
everyone
the
really
office
makes fun of her
area.
for. Especially when she starts saying 1993.
No, she said 1993. Yeah, it was like in the year of our Lord, you know. All right, let's say something profound.
Ah.
Hey, nice precinct.
Think so? That's peachy.
Oh,
That
Jim
means
Cummings, by the
more
way.
to me than you could know. Hey, it's
Oh, the beignet guy.
Great, I'm starved.
The beignet guy is not in the 20th anniversary.
Yeah, this game got a remake, but you wanted me to play the original because you're like, yeah, the original's so much better. I lost your voice there for a second.
Yeah, there was a funny little blip. It's
Okay.
more atmospheric. Yeah, off you go, Tubbs.
Oh
Stay
man.
put, you.
All right, that means I'm
Okay,
going in
sure.
to break things.
Sure.
No, so not now. This is just to inform a puzzle for later.
Okay, I was just like, man, I can probably like go in there and just start robbing everybody.
Yeah, pretty much. That is exactly what happens later on in the game when you need to get into the back area without anyone watching you.
This is so
And-
long.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Duran
He-
says there's
he's your
cool,
beignets.
and there is 1993 cool.
Oh yeah.
All right, I said like, hey, this is awesome precinct, and then all of a sudden like a 2-minute cutscene plays.
Got
Yeah.
a second, officer?
What can I do you
At least
for?
it doesn't play every single time you arrive.
Okay, let's ask about the voodoo murders.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
I'm not allowed to give out information on police cases.
Oh my
Yeah, so
god,
this
these
is
voices
Officer
are so
Frick.
famous.
Yeah. So this is Officer Frick. He does not like you. He does not like anyone.
Oh well, let's ask about voodoo
What
then.
can you tell me about voodoo?
Me? Nothing. I'm a Catholic
I'm
boy.
a Catholic boy. Also,
What
when
can
we
you
did
tell
this
me
as
about
that
New
you know revoice thing,
Uh-huh.
Francisco
I'm
did
glad as hell
the
that's
Cedric
not
voice for
Mardi
this.
Gras.
Ooh, I'm a
If
Catholic
it weren't for
boy.
that 1 month a year, being a cop in New Orleans.
So you know like how my channel's got that, you know, it's
As it
Cedric's
is,
head but on a body?
I'd rather
That's
Yeah.
the body.
Yes.
This is pretty awesome though. These two voices just going back and forth with each other.
I'm
Oh,
here
yeah.
to see Detective Mosley.
He's out at a crime scene. Sorry.
So of course we must go see the crime scene. We
All right,
must
yeah. Well,
find
tell
out
me, yeah.
about
Where's
it
the crime
somehow.
scene? Yeah.
Where is the crime scene? Is it related to the voodoo murders?
No.
Crime scene information is police confidential. We don't need any more looky-loos than are probably already there.
Come on, you can tell me what the crime scene is.
Look, I know the paper's got everybody stirred up about these killings, but that don't make it public information. Back off.
Back off.
So this is a new voodoo murder then?
Hey, I didn't say that. You'll read all about it in the papers tomorrow, I'm sure.
All right, so Detective Mosley.
About Detective Mosley.
I told you.
All right, cool.
I was supposed to pick up some
So there's
photos
the-
from
yeah,
Detective
photographs, yeah.
Mosley at the front desk.
Is that right? And who are you?
My name is Knight.
Gabriel Knight.
Gabriel Knight.
Yeah,
Shaken, not stirred.
I got something for you, all right. As soon as you're done talking, I'll give it to you.
These are like
It's a gun.
these are like the darkest people ever. It's just like, oh my
Yeah.
god, it's like these voices, they sound like Kilrathi and Wing Commander like having a conversation with each other.
Here's that
So the
envelope
police
for
detective
you,
that they're talking
Gabriel
about, that's
Knight.
Mark Hamill.
Oh wow.
Thanks.
And either he sounds like Mark Hamill or he sounds like the Joker. It's just like he has two
Oh no,
modes.
it's definitely a different accent from both Mark Hamill and the Joker.
Whoa! You're like blowing my mind here with all this stuff. I didn't even
Yeah.
look at the evidence. I guess I just should go somewhere. Let's go to the Historical Voodoo Museum. Maybe they know about voodoo.
You can meet Wolf.
Hi.
Oh, he's not here
Around all
today.
you
That's
want.
right. He's tomorrow.
Okay, thanks.
All right, so I should probably look at those pictures. Use the tweezers to open
Those
up.
two objects will have no effect on each other.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, they would, girl.
Open.
Oh, they would.
Gabriel opens the manila envelope and finds
Dirty pictures.
2 photographs.
All right.
One of the photos
Yeah.
from Mosley is an official voodoo murders crime scene shot.
Now imagine you saw that in the newspaper,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Not only that, but why is this police officer handing me very confidential information?
And a picture of him in the
Mosley
police
was
academy.
apparently taken upon his graduation from the police academy. He had hair then.
He has hair now.
Also, this little thing I picked
The
up.
$20 gift certificate
The George.
for St.
Am I in St.
That's
George
his
right now?
bookstore.
Pitiful
Yeah, no,
news
that's his bookshop.
and
Okay.
So he's got a voucher for his bookshop
Yeah,
for
we
a
can
book
see
lover
that.
at some point.
Gabriel,
Okay. All right. So, I guess, I mean, it's like not even clear what I'm supposed to be doing. There's a guy out there. What are you doing?
Gabriel
Yeah, so
can't
the
do
road
a
drops are
thing with the
everywhere.
drummer on the street.
Why can't I? Oh, the drummer looks like he's really cool. He's got his dreads shaking everywhere.
One of them will just be standing outside your shop at one point, just staring. No, it is actually a legitimate creepy moment when he
It's
first
a
shows up and you're like,
basket for
what?
donation to
The heck is that?
free
And then, like,
museum.
you know, it's like, hey, you go away now. You go away. And it just ignores you. And it's like,
So,
oh,
how's
shit.
the museum business?
And it's like, call the
I don't
police.
know.
What are you
I
doing?
don't normally work here.
You don't work here.
Cool.
Could I ask you a few questions?
I wouldn't be
No.
much help. You should talk to Dr. John, the owner. He'll be back tomorrow.
All right, fine.
I see.
I'm bailing.
Thank you.
I don't even know what I'm doing here. All right, let's go to the next area. Obviously, I
I'll
went to
go
the wrong
now,
place.
Thanks.
So
See, this is
long.
like, so in the 20th anniversary, this is taken out because I like this, that it's like, you can't get all the answers in the first day from, you know, like that. You have to come back tomorrow. And then that kind of informs the rest of the sequence. If you can't do it today, maybe you can do it tomorrow.
I got it. Okay, so I guess we go to Jackson Square.
You can go to either of these ones because they walk into each other.
Okay.
And Jackson Square is actually where the next thing is.
Oh, you're a cop. Do you know my buddy?
Yeah, he did. Well, he's got a
Good day,
device
officer.
that will help him.
Yeah, you too. Keep moving.
Dang, dude! I'm just asking some questions.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Not now, buddy. I'm busy.
I should have noticed that. Thanks.
Yeah, right.
Like I said, pure sass.
Well, I'm gonna save the game here because this is a CR game and I know I'm gonna die. I'm gonna touch the police officer so I can get charged with assault and then game over, buddy. You've been a real pant load, right?
Nah, he's not Gabriel's type.
Oh, Gabriel. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Coroner requests assistance at Maryland.
The police officer wouldn't take offense at that.
Oh,
She said wouldn't.
The police officer wouldn't take offense at that.
Yeah, you're right, but it says would take offense at that. Here, I'm gonna open up his bike.
Gabriel doesn't need to do that with the cop's motorcycle.
Motorcycle?
Coroner requests assistance at
Alright, so there's a cop there.
There's someone in this scene that you're gonna have to use to take care of the policeman.
The band is too into their music to talk to Gabriel.
Can Gabriel sing?
The band is too... The band... A blues band entertains on the lawn. Now that's music.
Homicide team.
I like that. She's got like an opinion. It's like, yeah, there's blues playing. That's
Yeah.
music.
Oh, she's got a lot of opinions. Like if you look at Gabriel, she goes, "Handsome, isn't he?"
Handsome, isn't he?
She's like, "I'm in
People
love."
seem to be enjoying the park, despite the lack of sunshine.
It's funny. Emmy says, Gabriel, fucking annoy everyone.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's a drummer right there. I bet he's cool.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have cool
He's-
dreads.
A lone
he's
drummer
a
beats
drummer
out
you'll
a
deal with
haunting
later.
rhythm on a
But
large
he's just gonna hang out here.
African drum.
Like I said, you're gonna notice a lot of drummers as you go through
The drummer
different
is
scenes.
busy.
I'm
Alright.
busy, man. Go away.
All right.
Gab-
It feels like grass.
Gabriel doesn't want to take that out of the park.
He's a conscientious turfer.
Of course.
And
All
he's
right.
the man you need.
You're gonna get pushed. Mine.
Gabriel probably could pick up the mine. The question is, would he want to?
Push.
Oh, and
He seems
this
to
game
have
has
a
so
mind
many
of his
renditions
own.
of When the Saints Come
The
In.
park,
Enjoy.
Well, there we go. We can do it. Hey, mime. Boo.
since Gabriel can't read lips, he's disinclined to start a conversation.
So.
But if you walk close to him, to the mime, he impersonates everyone and walks past him.
Nice.
But he also impersonates everyone else.
Well, I never. Leave me alone, you man.
Here, follow me. I need you to impersonate this guy who's doing a stabby stab motion. Alright, will you
I don't think
impersonate
he
these
doesn't-
guys?
He doesn't do the band, but he will do the old lady. Oh no, he is! Look at him!
There you go. Boom! Pickle Dog asks, if Gabriel picks up a mine in the park and takes them away, does anybody notice? What kind of picking up?
Knock it off, you. If I shove this washboard down your throat, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
that was definitely Jim Carrey. That was Jim Cummings doing a terrible accent.
they're saying Fortnite stole the mime's dance. He should sue.
Yeah. So yeah, you should bring that mime with you.
To where? To the cop?
Yeah.
That's gonna be really hard because like that. You know,
That's the puzzle.
I'm gonna turn up this fucking speed because oh my god.
Oh, that
it's
as well.
good. Yeah. Come here,
But-
mime. Follow me.
The puzzle's more about making sure he doesn't walk too close to anyone else. Which you've got a pretty clear path.
Oh,
yeah,
no!
Too close to the band!
There we go.
Hey,
Oh,
cut that
yeah.
out. I told you to stop that.
Yep.
All right, mister. You want some of this?
All right, I chased you away. Now I guess I'm gonna steal your bike. Grand Theft
Gabriel
Auto.
likes his own cycle much better. Besides,
He's already got a
even Mosley
motorcycle.
couldn't get him out of
Oh,
that
you're
one.
right. Yeah, he rode around on a motorcycle. His motorcycle is badass. All right, let's see if we can open the motorcycle and find some
Gabriel
stuff in there.
doesn't need to do.
Let's see.
A cop has driven his motorcycle into the.
Stupid mime.
Oh,
If you haven't got the message, you'll have to do it again.
oh, I need to use the radio to like find his buddy. Is my guess, right? Am I thinking about this right?
Yes, that is correct. Sorry about that. It seems my internet's just having a moment.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm trying to get this mime down here to the cop. No, get away, lady! No! Hold on.
Yeah, he followed the lady.
Hold on.
And I think he's
Did I
I
just?
think he's in an event in the next window on, that's why.
I got
You
it.
want to eat my fist?
I was like, man, did I just soft block the game?
Oh, here he's coming back.
No.
Oh, no, he's followed the old lady.
Ah.
But I saw his legs, so he did technically.
Hey, stop picking on me! I'll tell my dad!
All right, mime.
Yeah, he's afraid of that kid's dead. Oh, I want to see him do the old lady.
No,
That came out
no. Come here, mime. Go, 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 go. Boom. All right, we're gonna use the radio. Emmy's asking me to knife the people. What game is this?
we don't have a knife.
I'm surprised he doesn't have like a pocket knife. That seems like he would have one, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so let's use the radio.
Gabriel,
You need to use the use icon.
Oh my God, that's not the. Oh, that's so frustrating.
Gabriel picks up the headset and listens.
Ambulance 911, have you located the crime scene? They've radioed for you 3 times.
Damn! Did you say it was north of the Lake Retreat Country Club?
South.
South.
Lakeside Drive north of Piedmont Pier, south of the country club.
That's nice.
Man, I don't know if it's the clouds out here today or what. Good thing this guy's already dead.
Everyone's having trouble. Must have been hallucinogens in the coffee this morning.
It's just so misty out here or something.
This police station is just like, oh man, it's hallucinogens, it's misty. It's like, dude, it looks clear as shit out here right now. Everybody's hanging out in the park. It's green.
Stupid mime.
Oh,
Hey, you! Get away from that bike.
Sorry.
I was admiring it, making sure no one touched it.
all right. So now it goes. It said south of the what?
Yeah, so you need to go to the New Orleans map. So you see, yeah.
What? There are multiple. This game is huge.
Yeah.
So south of. Oh, there's the crime scene. So we've got the crime scene on the map now.
The crime scene team is still at the site. Gabriel parks a bit out of the way and walks over to avoid adding to the general confusion.
Let's just walk into that crime scene.
I know. He's supposed to walk out of the way, but there's like a murder there. Job well done, boys. Let's go leave so this guy can investigate without us.
Stand on some evidence.
Mostly.
Huh?
What?
Knight, you wiener, I told you not to call me that.
Feeling jumpy.
Who, me? Don't be stupid. How'd you find me?
Oh, I was just driving by.
Mm-hmm. Well, for the book. But don't tell anyone I let you see this, huh?
Ah, it's so funny hearing him do the voice, the southern voice.
Yeah.
It's another one, as you can see. Same MO and no frickin' clues. We're still waiting on an ID for the body.
That's disgusting. Isn't this a rather, public area for this kind of thing?
Hell yeah.
They're frickin' ghosts, these guys. Lakeshore Drive isn't exactly the 10 expressway, but it is open to the public. No reports and nothing. Now, who the hell is that?
Cover up the body! Cover
Yeah,
up
no,
the
it's
body!
just like, hey, you want to see a dead body, dude?
Hello.
Hi there.
Love at first sight, yo.
What's going on, officer?
Detective Mosley, ma'am. We've got a little problem here, but nothing for you to be concerned about, Miss Getty.
I see. Thank you, detective. And good day, gentlemen.
We're gonna run into her later.
Oh yeah, we basically gonna pretend to be a police officer just so we can see her again.
Probably on her way to meet some guy with a yacht right now.
Near here?
The lake's a popular place for country clubs.
If she's out here
Country
alone, maybe
clubs.
she saw something or heard something.
So in the remake, none of these voices are in the remake, right?
Nope.
Why would they try to remake it and not try to pull the original tapes for this? I mean, obviously they couldn't find them.
Wrapped it up,
Well,
sir.
there's also
Yeah,
union
no.
rules
Another
too.
clean sweep.
Yeah, let's
It was one of those things that they were all thrown. When Sierra closed down, they threw a whole shit of stuff just in the bin.
Well, I'll also
Just
say
leave
this
the tape
too
up
because
for
these are
3
union actors.
Yes, sir.
You
Yeah.
actually have to
Excuse us,
pay
sir. We'll take 'em
like
away.
2 or 3 times the rate to reuse it after the term is over. So say for example, I make a game and 10 years later
around,
I want to
take notes
reuse
for the
that
book.
like as a new SKU, as like a
Watch out for
here's a
the
20th anniversary edition. I would have to
Yeah.
pay
I'll be
2
back.
or 3 times their actual rate
back.
right
Wanna go
now
with Casey?
just to reuse the old
Thanks.
recordings. The idea is to keep actors busy, and therefore you would hire them again or hire new actors just to re-record.
Yeah.
They want to discourage you from like recording a bunch of stuff and then just using it over and over again for lots of stuff.
Yeah, and I think Activision put really no money into the actual 20th anniversary.
That's
So
sad.
like, you know, Jane Jensen did a whole heap, got all that money for Mobius, and then basically was just sort of like, oh, guess what? You know, if you want really on the real cheap, we will publish a 20th anniversary if you make it. So she got the people that were making Mobius to make it for her as well.
Wow.
At a real
There's
cheap
only
rate.
one small area that's clearly
And then they tried to
defined.
fix it, and it didn't need fixing.
Fix.
Yeah, fix. It's
I'll just
let's
say
fix
this.
the pacing of the game. No.
If you've got a bunch of fans that are really crazy about a game that really love it, like the only thing that you change is when everybody goes, "Thank God you changed this." You know, where it's just like tank controls and like Grim Fandango. You know, it's just like, and they're still there. They're still there. You can still tank control all to your heart's content.
Gabriel cannot.
So I'm trying to look at this thing in the sand. It's
There
like
seems to
there's
be-
patterns,
there
but it's
is a
smeared.
pattern. It's
There's one
Yeah,
area. Do I need to pull out the
Oh, you don't have
magnifying
the
glass?
sketchbook yet.
the line.
So yeah, what I'd recommend is leaving here and then going to visit Grandma.
Fine, Grandma. I
There's
just saw a dead body. All right, French Quarter grandmother's Knight's house.
Let me clean out Daddy's shit. Oh, he's got a sketchbook. I'll use that. Oh yeah, the moving to 3D for the remake. Terrible.
Yeah, there's when you move to 3D, when
Sorry,
you've got
it's been a
like
while, Grandma.
nice hand-drawn 2D stuff, that can be jarring too.
Not at all.
Well, it's also one of those things that like you know, I did training
go
as a
ahead,
3D
sit down.
artist and all that as
me how you
my
do it.
university course, but 3D is awkward as fuck.
Oh yeah.
You're never gonna get that sweet kind of, you know, like motion that
Can we
2D
talk,
can get
Gran?
when it comes
Of
to
course,
animated
my boy.
in these type of games.
How can I
Yeah.
help?
All right, Grandma. Hey, Grandma! I just saw a dead body.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Oh, Gabriel.
See, if I was making a game,
And
that
I
would be
don't
a thing
want
that
to.
you could actually do in terms of this.
Sometimes wonder what this world is coming to.
Like, hey, Mama, I just saw. Oh, dang, dude, have some respect. She's your mama.
What can you tell me about
Well, grandmama.
voodoo?
Oh, it's Grandma. Oh yeah.
Yes,
What an
so
odd question,
there's been a bit of a
Gabriel.
tragedy in
Of course,
terms
you always
of
were
the
interested in
fathers in this
monsters, you know, that
family.
other weird
So your
stuff.
grandfather died when your
can't
father
be
was
your father
7,
and
and
granddad.
then when you were 7,
know
your
anything
dad
about
died,
it, dear.
and so did your mother because she was with him at the same time.
Big in
Mhm.
New Orleans at one time,
So
but
grandma's all
you
you
don't hear
got.
about it so much these
Nice.
days.
Yeah, if I was
Too much
working
else
on a
in the
Gabriel
world to
Knight game, I
worry
meant to
about, I
say,
guess.
because I'm obviously working on a Laura Bow style game.
Duran, thanks for coming by. We'll see you later.
Bye.
All right, so the Knight family.
Tell me about our family.
Who would you like to hear about? Your granddad, your father, or your
Granddaddy.
mother?
All right, Granddad.
That's Harrison.
Harrison Knight, Philip Knight, Margaret Templeton Knight.
Tell me something about Granddad.
Your granddad.
I think you can tell which one of those must be a mother. The
He
only
worked
woman's
his way
name.
through school, met and married me, and we had your father, Philip.
Tell me something.
And he
Your
was
granddad
German.
supported me and your father with bookkeeping. I'll tell you what, though, he hated every minute of it. Didn't really like bookkeeping one bit. Maybe that was why he had the worst luck with jobs. Oh, the nights he'd come home afraid to tell me he'd lost another. And I would tell him. It didn't matter to me. But he felt ashamed, Gabriel.
Sins of the fathers. Can't hold a job.
Hey, Sayar. Welcome to the Human Interact stream. You haven't missed much. We've only been going for about 40 minutes here, so we're going to compliment this
Hi,
grandma
Jenna.
here.
Oh yeah,
No,
compliment it
you
real
get
good.
prettier every time I see you.
You.
Have you baked any of your incredible molasses pies lately?
No, dear.
It's basically flirting with
You
Grandma.
let me know when you want some, and I'll whip up.
Grandma,
half
I
a
want
dozen.
some now. One now.
All right, so how do I ask to like go through Grandpa's stuff?
Oh, yeah, just go exit because it's upstairs.
Okay.
I'm going to go up to the attic, Gran.
Be careful of the dust.
So
Okay, there's the book you need right in front of you.
That box of knickknacks has been up there for
Little bit more to your right.
5
That it.
5 years.
Now
Why
this is
you
the great
got
thing.
on
Gabriel
the
doesn't actually
sketchbook?
go through this.
Yeah, you just come here to. Is this the only thing you can
You-
pick
I think
up?
I'll take Daddy's
Yeah.
sketchbook with
Now
me.
there is also a clock.
I think I'll leave that up here.
That there's a puzzle with the clock, and I'm basically gonna talk you through it because
It's
you haven't
an
read
old,
the book
dusty
that actually
bicycle
lines up to
tire.
it.
Oh, I was going through the bicycle tire. I thought that was a clock.
An elaborate mechanical clock, probably of German origin, is among the discarded treasures of the attic.
All right, so we're gonna.
Treasures. Yeah, move it to there. Now you can actually look at it properly. Or you can have a look inside the chest.
It
but
looks pretty
is-
heavy.
Well, you have to open it,
Oh
Gabriel.
my God! Open.
The trunk contains some old clothes, including a pair of leather shorts,
Aren't those called
BDSM shorts.
lederhosen?
serious hiking boots, more
Lederhosen.
of Harrison's
Lederhosen?
German book,
Just what I need.
and a bundle of letters.
Aw.
Love letters between Harrison and Rebecca.
Man, he just
Okay,
saved all
so-
this stuff.
Yeah, well, it's Grandma
Gabriel
saved
doesn't
it.
want
Gabriel wants to
please
use
do
the
that.
clock.
Okay,
All right, so we're gonna cheat here a little bit, everybody.
Yes.
But go
So
ahead and
basically
explain.
there's-
Yeah.
I will explain the base on this. So there's 2 books at the bookshop. Bookshop. There's one that is German poetry, and then there's one that's a dictionary from English to German. So the basically the poet comes out to 3 dragons roll in my sleep. So basically you need to make sure it's 3 o'clock. That's it.
That's it. Just make
Yeah.
sure it's 3 o'clock.
Yep. Other way, you're at 2. So you gotta slide. Yep. Oh no, you've gone too far. Come back the other way.
3.
There we go. Now turn the key.
the key.
12 and 3 I heard. Oh, and the
Nothing
dragon has to be at the
happens.
top.
What has to be at the
Sorry.
top?
The dragon.
The
It's automatically at the top, which is the reason why I was just like, oh yeah.
I can't tell. That looks like a bomb. That
Yeah,
looks like.
you're really close. There you go. There
No,
he
that's
is.
a dragon. Okay, yeah, that looks like a
That's
dragon.
the dragon.
Granddaddy, you old fox.
Okay. Original safe cracking. Why, yes. I will go
But
ahead
yeah,
and
the
take
poem
these.
the poem translate out to like 3 dragons roll in my sleep and blah blah blah. And then like one of the last poems is 12 and 3 and turn the key, and it's like what why is this on the last day?
Okay.
The old photograph showed Gabriel's grandfather with 2 other men that Gabriel has not identified.
Okay. And then the
One would
letter.
assume it is family. You need to read it.
The letter is addressed to
There's the-
Heinz Ritter,
There's a reader icon in the
whoever
UI.
that is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just like, this is very Laura Bowish, you know, like with all these different
It
icons
is.
for doing different things.
But
The
it's
letter
also
is
it
written
doesn't
in
require as
German.
much
But
observation
Gabriel
Got it.
determines what he can about.
and comprehension.
It
We
was
need to
sent
know what's
from a
happening
place
in
called
Laura
Schloss
Bow.
Ritter
God, I love
in
Laura Bow.
Rittersburg, West Germany. The letter is addressed to mein Sohn Heinz
Son Heinz.
and signed Wilhelm Ritter. One of the reoccurring words strewn throughout the letter is the word Schattenjäger. The only thing that Gabriel can decipher about the letter is a sense of urgency in the handwriting and in the heavy use of quill-tip bold strokes and underlining.
Gemini says, shots of Jaeger, nice!
Yeah.
That's what I'll be doing tonight.
Oh boy.
Oh, hi.
So this is your father's drawings. He was an artist.
He looks like he was seeing the devil.
But interestingly enough, all these pictures on the right side are all things from your dream. There's the lion, there's the panther, there's the snakes, and there's the necklace.
Yeah, I can see it now.
So Daddy had the same dreams that you did.
Aren't from his own subconscious.
We had we saw the same movie.
No joke though. This is one of the first. Hang on. This is one of the first games that actually gave me nightmares.
Really?
Yeah.
The first game that gave me nightmares when I was growing up was a game called Uninvited on the Amiga.
Oh yeah.
And it was only just because like you walk around and be totally silent, and then you'd like click somewhere and it'd like take forever to load the disc, and you hear on the disc drive, and like you just show up in a room, and then like as you're waiting in anticipation of what's there, and you're like getting close to the screen, and then this fucking thing jumps up, and the screen's like, ah! And you're just like, fuck! And I was like 5 at the time.
Well, yeah, because I played this game, yeah.
I fucking
when I was
jumped
7.
up and like ran around the house. I was like, help!
Yeah, this is one of the first games that it's in the like cavalcade of the first couple of games I played. And there's a scene where someone dies, like, you know, several days in that gave me nightmares. Because I just kept dreaming of him turning blue, and like it'd just be like, oh god. And then there's actually a segment that the music is so, like, you know, like you're in like a dark corridor and there's this music, and it still psychs me out. Like the first time I play it, every time I play it every year, I never get through it, even though I know exactly what to do. It's like the music's got me, it's ramped me up. I'm in this.
Well, Gran, I better get going.
I was gonna say you could ask Gran about the Schattenjäger, but she doesn't know anything about it. She's just gonna be like, oh, your granddaddy used to say it in his sleep.
Thanks. All right, now we can go to the crime scene. I just want to use the book on it and get the thing.
Schattenjäger.
All right, so let's go ahead and use the book.
Let me try to get this down.
Okay, so now we can read the book. Can I flip the page?
It's not in there. It's not in there. He's tore it off onto a separate page. I'm pointing at the screen like you can see where I'm pointing at.
Oh, okay.
Those two are...
It's right there.
Okay, so... Alright, that's not
part of it.
It's not a spell or anything.
No. I mean, it's part of an overall arching thing.
It's totally not a spell.
You do need some clay.
I do need to save because I'm afraid to die.
Yeah. Oh, you can't die here.
You can't die? This is...
I would...
You can't die in the Sierra game?
No, you can die in this Sierra game, but it's here. So, like, there's only specific spots that you've got any sort of danger.
Gabriel was just thinking that he could really use a lake, but he doesn't want to get his pockets wet.
Okay.
Gabriel hates getting his hair wet.
It's like a cat.
Gabriel
funnily enough, do you know what the name of my cat is?
Use a lake, Gabriel?
No, it's Gabriel Knight.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, my hair is like, I am not used to having this much hair in my face. I'm like, oh, I'm a pretty in 90s, guys.
Yeah.
I was listening to the Crow soundtrack while I was like doing the hair and like fixing up the picture and stuff to get it.
Now, the other, so I would put you, you're out of there already.
Oh, wait, I gotta go back in here?
Yeah. So there's your magnifying glass does come in useful here.
Okay.
So there's if you look in the grass section on the right, there's like
a very large grass.
Not quite, but as you can see, you can look at stuff. It's
very large.
Let me finish what I'm saying, Alexander.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's a cross hatching section in the grass on the right. So there's like, it looks like perfect. Yeah, that's the one.
It's dithered.
Marks in the grass, as though some
Thank you, that's the word I was looking for, dithered.
Had been set there.
So you need to get that scale.
The scale. Moving the scale.
Oh, like the scale, like a scale of a bird.
It looks a little delicate to...
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to take the small iridescent scale.
I think it's a snake scale, but it beats the hell out of me what kind.
All right, cool. So we did some
basically
research.
you're going to meet several. Yeah, you're going to meet several snakes across this game, and it's basically going to be comparison.
Okay.
To be like, who's got the bad snake?
Well, I guess I can go to the French Quarter. I haven't been there yet, so let's take a look.
Yeah, well, that's where you started. So that's your main map.
Oh, I see. So like you can go
So
out.
this is stuff outside of the French Quarter.
I see. Okay, that makes a ton of sense. Why is Grandma's house not inside the French Quarter?
Grandma doesn't live in town. Grandma lives out in the sticks.
Okay.
Trying to think what else that you need to do today.
The St. Louis Cathedral or Napoleon House?
I think mostly might be back at the he's back at the police department now, so you can go and have a chat with Mark Hamill.
Okay. Oh yeah, because he left. Icky Food says, "Hug the snake."
Hi, Icky Food. It's my slutty Pingu friend.
All right, so let's go ahead and give a question to the cop.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
We're the darkest cops in the southern hemisphere, in the south. Schottenjäger. Would you like to do a shot of Jaeger with me?
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
Can't say that I have, but it sounds dirty.
Yeah, it does.
Is he the voice of Optimus Prime?
I think he might.
I've heard him do a lot of cartoon voices before in the past.
Oh yeah.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Go on.
Gemini says no, it's Peter Cullen.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, so we're allowed to go up.
Yeah,
I'm
we can.
guessing this is.
No, wrong way. He's the white door in the back room.
Oh, that's confusing. He said go on up.
Gabriel can't do anything. The door works.
Fine, I'll open the door. And then I'll open that door. Not before I fuck up the copier settings first.
Looks a bit heavy. It looks.
Oh, the thermostat.
There's nothing in the copier to copy at the moment.
Just hit all the buttons as you walk on by. Hey, nice office, dude.
Detective Mosley. Hard at work, I see.
It's you, God help me.
I love you, Mark Hamill.
These voices, I'm laughing because it's just like, I never knew that they did this.
So, how's it hanging, bud?
Lousy.
Well, what's it called?
I
Sierra
hate
was real
crime
into
scenes.
using actors in the
sick
90s
fucks.
when it
You
came to
know
these
that,
games.
Uh-huh.
Like
I'm
what's it
starting
called?
to get that impression.
In King's Quest 6, I think there's Tony J, and there's
Yeah, King's Quest 6 was a big one too. I remember that.
Yeah, Robbie Benson.
This came out not too long after it, right? King's Quest 6 was like 92.
within the year of. Yeah, so
this is like 90.
yeah.
This is the very end of 93.
This is 93.
Can I
Yeah.
ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
All right, so Voodoo Murders.
What do you know about
Yeah.
the voodoo murders?
A shit ton.
Lots. Can you be more specific?
Yeah, this is Tim Curry.
Wow.
The beautiful man.
Yeah, I know.
Beautiful man.
How many murders?
How many murders have there been so far?
7 murders have so far been
well.
linked to the voodoo
Now
murders.
Yeah, Gemini, you should play
Our
King's
first
Quest 6.
murder
It's a really
occurred
great
about
game.
8 weeks ago.
Oh yeah. I need
The
to cover it
MO
for my
was the
channel because
same
I
in
did
each
7
murder.
instead.
Lake Pontchark
Aw.
Train was a 7.
Describe the crime scenes.
Now there's the corpse itself, minus
Oh,
the heart. Around where the body was killed, we find marks and flour and blood.
Ain't nothing
There are
wrong with Virginia
traces of
Capers
wax from
pickle dog.
candles, red and black. Ordinary wax candles, so the lab reports. Also
Nothing
blood,
weird in them.
feathers of chickens. Also goat's blood. And plenty of the victim's own.
He says the best thing here. Oh, he didn't. Yeah, what kind of evidence have you found?
What kind of evidence have you found?
No fingerprints, a few bare footprints. Found a few fibers, but not many. The
Oh, here it
weirdest
comes.
one was leopard fur.
Leopard fur?
Leopard fur? What's it called? That's a thing between me and Francisco now that every time it's like, leopard fur?
Oh, okay, now I'm in on. There you go. Watch the Human Interact
you-
stream, you get in on the jokes.
You get in on the leopard fur.
Any witnesses?
Nope. There's never been a single witness. No one's even heard a disturbance. It's damned weird. Like they just don't want people to see, and so nobody sees nothing.
Yeah, that's how good murderers get away with it.
Know anything about the
Leopard fur.
victims?
The victims are
They
all
were wearing
out of town.
leopard fur.
Still don't know why.
What's the coroner say?
The victim's heart is always ripped out of the chest and missing. We haven't located a single one of them.
Oh, lovely. Any idea what they do with them?
Don't even want to know. Also, the coroner says some of the victims had heart attacks before the incision. Literally.
How would you know
scared to
that?
death. The knife wounds are consistent with a long, narrow, wavy edge.
You know, like, if the heart was there, yeah, sure, but no heart, no way to tell if they had a heart attack before.
They had a heart attack, but the heart's missing. Come on.
Do you know anything about the killers?
At least 20 people attend the killings. We know this from the variety of footprints found at the scenes.
Oh.
Aren't those as good as fingerprints?
Can be. But we'd have to have a suspect in custody first, and the suspect would have to match one of the few distinct prints we have. Most of the footprints are smudged, trodden over, unreadable. These guys are so casual in their expertise, it's maddening. Like they know we'll never find them.
Oh, nothing.
No, nothing, never mind.
It's like,
No problem.
I'm starting to see the influence on Francisco's game from this, though. Like, it is straight up like, yeah, this is great. I love it. All right, let's insult him. Boom, just going straight for the jugular.
Have you ever called the hair club for men?
I'd rather have no hair than your hair, Knight.
I've worked hard for this.
Now, this is the thing. I've always taken it that Gabriel's got red hair. Looking at that picture, you'd say red hair.
I think it's blonde.
Yeah, he's a blonde.
So how'd you ever
It's
find
just
anything in
the
this
lighting
office
just
that looks
changes
like
it so
ground
much.
zero?
Yeah.
Hey, I get my
So like
job
when like
done.
I play the second man, I'm like,
detective,
who
not
is this?
Betty
This isn't Gabriel Knight. He doesn't have red hair.
Do you know anything about the patterns around the bodies?
Yeah, weird, huh? All 7 victims had those little marks around. We got all the marks on file, but we haven't figured out what, if anything, they mean.
Photocopier.
So, yeah, okay. So, coffee.
How about getting me some coffee?
Coffee? You want coffee?
Should that surprise you?
Nah, you've always been a caffeine addict. It's just that what we got here hardly
Yeah,
qualifies.
you can drink a lot of
So,
coffee
I'm
in this
desperate.
game.
Okay.
It's your stomach. I'll get you some when we're done talking.
That long?
All right, I'll go now.
I got points for making him do work for me. I just gotta know. We're friends, right?
It's one of those.
Don't touch anything while I'm gone.
I'm looting the entire fucking office. Here we go.
It's informing for a puzzle for tomorrow where you need to get
Gabriel
something
would
out of his office,
Gabriel would
but
prefer to
not yet because you don't know you need it.
That doesn't.
And also the thing's
Gabriel-
not here. It's on
Gabriel
Mosley's jacket,
doesn't want anything
which you'll
to
be
do with that
making him take
microwave.
off.
Got it.
Here, drink it.
Thanks, sugar cakes.
And then he does like a full.
He does a 360.
He's like, hey baby.
All right, so
Not the best pathfinding.
okay, so I don't
go back to talking to him.
Yeah, so I was already saying. It's like,
Can
do
I
I need to
ask you
say
about
something to
some
this
stuff?
guy?
You're the writer. Ask away.
Ask away.
Icky Fu says the walking animation takes like half an hour in the remake. I don't know. There was some pretty long walking animations when they're like, oh, food! And then like 2 minutes
Yeah,
later,
but
we're
you
like,
can't
oh, I
really
can
speed
click.
it up in the remake. That's the problem.
Oh.
So yeah, so you need to talk to him about the 6 other patterns.
Okay.
Really?
Can I see the other 6 patterns?
The rest is just for fun
Sure.
today.
People like that kind of stuff, don't they? Might make
Yeah,
the book
they
seem
do.
more mysterious. Go talk to Officer Frank.
So he thinks I'm still just trying to write a book and not just like...
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to talk to Officer Frank and...
I got those photographs you left for me.
Really? Great. What'd you think?
What you think?
Astonishingly lifelike.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Got any more ideas for photos for the book?
Yeah, but you don't need that yet.
Wait, don't say this?
No. you will need it, but you need to what's it called? Get her to get out the patterns first.
Okay.
Because she won't let you photocopy things while you're out there.
But
Got
you
it.
shouldn't
Because she's like,
underestimate
hey,
the
that's
power of beefcake.
All right, so let's go ahead and go do that, but wait for the guys to come by. I'm gonna take his jacket.
It's not Gabriel's size.
no, it's the jacket he's wearing,
style.
so you need to make him take it off. But again, that's for tomorrow.
Okay, it's like, oh, it's so hot in here. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Well, yeah, you
detective,
turn on
why don't you just take off your jacket? we're just two guys just hanging out with our shirts off.
You know, there's a thermostat. You basically make him too hot, and he takes off
God,
the
you're
jacket.
just ruining all the fun parts. There should be
I
there should be
know.
like three ways to like solve any puzzle. All right, so I talk to her and she tells me.
Can I ask you a few questions, ma'am?
I'm sorry, sir, but I really have to finish these reports.
Or do I talk to this guy here?
Gabriel should go to the counter to talk to the desk.
Desk sergeant.
No, so you talk to her, but you need to use your the exclamation mark.
Why?
Excuse me, officer.
Because the question mark is only for asking like long form questions.
And the exclamation is. I thought the exclamation was just like, "Hey, I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
it's-
something kind of lively." It's
It is,
command
but what's
like
it called?
Space Quest
Yeah.
5, right?
Yeah.
So what's it like being a policewoman? So what's it like being an asshole? Can you get a file for me? All right, there we go.
Can you get a file for me?
What file would that be?
The Voodoo Murders file? Detective Mosley said I could see it.
Really? Well,
Well, if he said
if he
so.
said so.
Well, dang, that was easy. I should have just asked in the first place.
Oh no, she won't do it unless Mosley says she can do it.
Okay. She can hear. She's listening to
There
us.
it is.
Yeah.
You can look at it all you want, but don't leave this area with it, okay? And no photocopies either.
Oh, come on.
Of course. I understand completely.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that, Ekifu. So yeah, all the extra verbs in terms of like your icons and all that.
The police
Yeah.
file contains.
So we need a photocopy of this because you're gonna meet someone that can put it together for you.
Okay, so how do I knock on the window to make like the hamburger stand come around?
The windows would be.
You don't need the hamburger stand right now. What you need to go do is do that photograph so that she comes in to take the photograph. And then you
so go back in the
and-
office and be like, hey, okay.
Don't leave.
You said don't leave the room
Don't
file.
she wants put the file back in her little tray.
Okay.
She's not gonna put it away. She's
There's
just
no
gonna
reason.
leave it in her tray. She's got a tray next to her.
Oh my God!
I'm done.
Yeah, thanks.
If you'd listened to it, that's exactly what she said to do. She just
she
like
said put it in the
it here.
tray?
The door.
Yeah, she even pointed at
I
it.
want to use the head to open the door. Why? Why? Icky Food's like
apparently
not a
the-
real police station. I haven't seen a single donut.
Well, you missed the beignet guy. He was there earlier. So
Okay.
have it talk to Mosley and say photographs.
You been feeling up me? I could.
Yeah, but see, I can't be like, hey, make her do the photo with
Can
the
I ask you about
exclamation.
some stuff?
You're the.
All right, so let's go ahead.
You're the
and-
writer.
I got those photos. A cop author photo might be nice.
You and me together?
Together.
Why not? Of course, you'll have to try to tone down your masculinity.
Of course, you'll have to take
Well,
off your
okay.
shirt.
Not call the police to come.
Because he did his jacket. It's like, yeah, my jacket too. It's like, yeah, just leave the jacket in my bag.
Yeah, wear the jacket. Take off your shirt underneath.
Thanks.
Why is this getting so weird? We're
Bring
just
your
like,
camera.
just two cops hanging out.
You guys hanging out. A cop, you come and like, what? Proving I'm not wearing a wire.
What did you need, Detective Mosley?
We need a picture, please. And make it a good
Ugh.
one, huh, sweetheart?
Make it a good one.
Sure.
I feel so bad for. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
see,
Officer Frank.
she's like, fuck that. But it's like
She's
the
like,
90s,
okay,
so she's
sure.
just like,
Fancy.
so she's like dealing with it, you know.
Was there anything else, Knight?
I gotta go check my hair.
Hang on a sec while I check my hair.
Hold on a sec while I go check my hair.
Do it. God, Knight, make it fast.
So now,
Yeah.
yeah, larceny. Let's do it. Theft. Boom.
Let me see that file again.
Let me see that file again in my office.
Whoa, where are you going? Where are you going?
What?
Take a photo. Take a photo.
I'm taking the file. I'm taking it with me. I'm being stupid. I'm leaving a trail of evidence so they know who's took
Just
it.
want to check this machine here.
Just want to check this file in this machine here.
God, that's so shifty looking. He could be jerking off with that motion. Ain't nobody seen me do anything.
So-
My hands are inconspicuously not being seen.
So somebody added a song to the bot. We have the bot set up, but the bot's not going to play any music, so sorry about that. But welcome to the Human Interact stream. Glad that you know how to interact with the bot better than I do. I just set it up so we could get chat going back and forth between YouTube and Twitch. All right, so I got this. Can I just bail on them, or do I have to go in for the photo now?
I would go back and finish him.
Door works.
All right.
Finish him off.
Gemini's like, is he pissing on the copier? What?
Would you just get in here?
All right, my hair's really good now, guys.
Hurry up, would you?
I didn't even fix it.
ready.
Thanks, hon. Let me know when you got it developed. The photos, that is.
Yeah.
What does that line even mean?
Oh, why you
She got
why
boobs.
you gotta be so mean, dude?
Because she's the lone female officer. Just trying to think if there's anything else you need to do with Mosley today. You can insult him. You haven't done that
Nice.
yet.
I've
you
insulted
about
him a
some
couple
stuff.
times, yeah, but we'll do it again
You're
just for
a
fun.
fighter.
Yeah.
Ask away.
Hey Mosley, got my dick stuck in the
Oh,
copier
you
again.
did.
Have you ever called the hair club for me?
Yeah, I said that.
I'd rather
Oh, yeah.
have no hair than your hair, Knight.
I love this purple backlight on like everybody. I actually like went out of my way to buy some purple gels because I didn't have any purple gels for my light, and then I was like, well, screw it, I'll just put it up on the stream light over here. So, boom.
Man, I was just suddenly reminded of what's it called, of Return of the Phantom. Have you ever played that?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
That
They
game
have
is
to
super
filter-
obscure, and it's such good animation though.
I'll be seeing you.
Yeah,
Later,
but like,
Knight.
just like it's like, I must find these color gels. They will help me go back to the future.
Yeah, I remember that. It was just like those. I never finished the game because the puzzles were so obtuse, but man, that game was so cool.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've got a finished playthrough of it on my channel if you ever want to see how it ends.
Nice. I'll have to take a look at that.
It's insane.
Icky Foo
The-
says,
the
I was thinking of
fancy-
games where people spend a decade just walking.
Oh yeah, God yeah, that has a lot of walking in that game.
All right, so
no one knows how to pronounce die properly.
So we're gonna
Oh,
go
yeah, so
back
you need
to.
to ask.
Yeah.
Oh boy, party time.
Party time.
She knows Gabriel likes to get down.
Yeah, you need to ask her to do some research for you, and that will finish the day.
Okay.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
So, just for the record here, like, there's a ton of speaking that you can do. Like,
oh yeah.
We're skipping over quite a bit of it just so we can see like some of the different parts of the game. But like, that was like my favorite thing about playing Francisco's game in Lamplight City was like all the different dialogue and the fact that it was like really easy to get into, and you would just sit there like in a dark room, like on a laptop, just playing it, and it's just like it just sucked you in for like hours on end. So
yeah,
I can see you just like
Could
doing
you
the
do
same
some
thing in this game
research
too.
for me?
Sure. What?
You can definitely let Gabriel suck you. I mean, suck you in.
Could you see what you can find out about a woman named Malia Getty?
Yeah, Giddy.
The name Getty sounds familiar. What's your interest in her?
Oh, just,
just
stuff
burning.
about the voodoo murders. If you could get an address.
Dang, son.
They're murders. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see what I can find out.
Yeah, see, she
Anything
knows.
else?
She knows that you got girl on the mind.
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Can't think of anything because I'm just thinking about my snake. Oy.
Okay, so now any
Do you
messages?
have messages?
Nope.
Okay, so now that that's it, how do you? Shot of Jaeger.
Have you ever heard of
Schottenjäger.
a Schottenjäger?
No. Is that a voodoo word?
No, it's a
I
German
don't
word.
think so.
No.
It's German.
No, but it has a nice ring, doesn't it? Schottenjäger.
Shot of
So if you
Jaeger.
exit here,
That's tonight.
She's gonna go. Yeah, she's gonna go. She's gonna be like, oh, it's bedtime now. Bye.
Snakes.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Doing a family tree, Gabriel?
Oh.
Ooh, snap.
I mean real snakes.
Burn.
Scaly, cold-blooded. I would have thought you'd find them empathetic.
Mm-hmm. I know very little about reptiles of any kind and prefer to keep it that way. I think there's a book on snakes around here somewhere, though.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I think there is. I'm trying to remember where it is.
Well,
Yeah, she's going home.
it's about closing time.
So it is. Good night, Gracie.
So,
Try
if
not
you're
to
an
have a
author,
nightmare.
Good night, Gabriel. And try not to dream, okay?
if you're an author, why would you have a bookstore that's like a? Well, I guess maybe in the '90s they weren't total money losers, but now it'd be like, fuck, man, what are you doing?
Oh yeah. Because he owns the built, like, this is his house as well. This is where he lives.
Yeah. What's gonna happen? Oh, are we having the same dream again now?
Yep. I mean, it's always a little bit slightly different, but pretty much the same dream every night.
Gorbiak, welcome. Welcome to the Human Interact stream, and we are playing, yes, an early 90s Sierra game. Yeah, I will say that Icky Fu, that like I played a lot of LucasArts games. So my guess is that you see this multiple times and then all of a sudden like it starts all making sense, like the snake, the murderings.
Yeah, there's a book that you start reading at some point and then you go like, oh.
And then Gabriel's like, oh man, I got choked.
And here comes day 2.
Day 2, yeah. So LucasArts, well, go ahead, you can read the poem.
A mask I wore as I approached, I was what I am not. And though the pattern was unclear, its meaning could be bought.
There you go, very good. Speaking of
my screensaver came up during that as well, so I was just like, I know it, it's all good.
Speaking of voices, by the way, are you going to be doing Space Quest Historian's little Loom thing? Are you involved in that?
I think I missed out. I missed out on the time, I think, because I was asleep when he asked for the call, so I haven't seen if there's any spots left.
Okay, because I just
There's a fresh pot on the table.
took the last spot like this morning at like 8 in the morning when I woke up.
See, there's a hole on mine. I haven't played Loom.
Seriously, you
Okay.
look like hell. Your hair is
Sir.
sticking straight up like a... Oh, it always does that.
It
Never
always
mind.
looks like that.
Did you
So
dream
that's
about
something
the
that I
fire and
should
the
fix on my
hang
stream
guy
at
and
some
that
point,
lion
playing
thing last
Loom, and
night?
people just being like, this is what you're here to do! Thank you.
Loom's such a
Thank
short
you.
game though. You can play it in like 40,
Well,
50 minutes.
I did get her address.
Like
but you're
even
a
you could probably
little
figure it
out
out
of your
just
league
naturally
here,
like
big
2-3
fella.
hours
The
now.
Gettys own 3 local hospitals, just to name a few of their assets. They run in very high circles.
Did you get an address?
I got the address. I suppose this has nothing to do with the fact that Mejia Getty is incredibly gorgeous. You should have known you wouldn't go for a rich, ugly socialite.
And that address is...
Hey! Far be it from me to postpone your total humiliation.
Dang.
It's 557
Yeah.
West England. That's a garden district, a state city.
That's all I wanted to know. And yes, my dear, Mejia Getty is the most dangerous-looking diversion I've ever seen.
Ouch! Ouch!
Ay, men.
Did he just drop his coffee on the floor and just look like bloink?
No, he's put it on the table.
No,
as you
but
can
I
see
saw a
the-
little bit of brown
Yeah.
like fall out of the coffee. Like he was just like, all right, done with the coffee now. Psh, all right.
That's how so he doesn't actually have carpet, it's just coffee stains.
Icky Fu says Loom's a short game if you play the voiced version. Yeah, it is. They had to cut out a lot because they used the CD audio instead of digital files to make up, so they never compressed it. Plus they put the 30-minute tape on there, so they're only using like half the CD.
Oh.
Because there was a cassette tape that shipped with Loom. So yeah, and if you want to see Human Interact play Loom, we have actually played the EGA versus the VGA version. It's in our YouTube channel. It is our most highly viewed video. I suggest you
nice.
take a look at it. It is pretty cool stuff. It is very unique. So, I guess it's time to open up the door and go out for day 2 and find all of these people. Find Michael Dorn.
Later.
Good luck.
Yes, you can. Michael Dorn has a lot to say.
Okay, so let's go to the Historical Voodoo Museum. Yes!
Yeah.
Man, I hate to be the guy that had to clean up all the green off the chrome on that.
Welcome, my friend.
I am Michael Dorn.
I am the proprietor, Dr. John. If you have any questions, I will be happy to assist.
Have you seen my
My name is
snake?
Knight, and I'll probably take you up on that.
So the funny thing is, I've actually met Michael Dorn. He's super tall. He
doesn't remember this game.
He voiced. Well, I didn't know. I mean, I didn't get much chance to talk to him.
No, someone asked him about it, and he went, "What? I don't know what that is."
Well, yeah, because when you're a voice actor, you do like tons of jobs, and sometimes they don't even tell you what you're doing. You're just like, "Hey, read these lines," and then you make money. So like, he was doing a role on Saints Row 4, and so we were recording that and see what he had to say about the game and stuff, and you know, it's just like, "Hey, you did Wharf, that was awesome." And everybody's like, "Yeah, I know." It's just like, it's just like you want to like be known for something more than like something you did like 20 years ago. But the guy is tall. He's like,
oh yeah,
he's probably like 6'4" easily.
So Trolls would be taller than him.
Trolls is like unbelievably tall. I don't even believe that he's real.
It's like at Adventure X last year, like I met up with a friend of mine, and I said, "Oh, let's go say hello to the Space Quest historian." And like as we were getting close to him, I just stopped him and went, "Look, this guy, like he's sitting down at the moment, but he is
This
tall.
is quite a place
he
you
is
have
like
here."
seriously
Thank you,
tall."
Mr. Knight.
He's like, "No, it's
I
fine.
have
It's not."
dedicated
I was like,
myself
"What are you
to the
even talking about?"
preservation of
Troll
this
stands up.
unique
This guy like takes
It
a
is
whole step
gratifying
back, just
to
like,
see
"What
little
the?"
All right, so we got to ask some questions to this guy about voodoo. We can finally be like, "Hey, what do these
Could
voodoo
I ask
things
you
mean?"
some questions?
That is why I am here.
That's so awesome.
Yes.
What do you know about
Look at
the
my
voodoo
sweet
murders?
beads.
The killings
I'm
in the
giving you
newspaper.
the sassy face.
I know that.
I think this is the first time I've looked at Dr. John and thought, you know what? I would love to see him do drag.
He says they're not.
Getting a RuPaul vibe from him right now.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes.
You have perhaps noticed the museum's snake, Mr. Knight.
He is
They
a good
are
friend of
beautiful
mine.
creatures. Do you not agree? And the tourists seem to associate them with voodoo.
There's like snakes all over the place because you're like in Louisiana, and it's just like, it's Snake City.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
No, I have not.
I want to know what the Schottenjäger is now. I'm like intrigued now because I'm like asking everybody, like we don't know, but it's like
It's gonna take a while.
It's a cool fucking word, guys. The Schottenjäger.
It's a cool fucking word. And then like about halfway through the game, you speak to somebody who goes like, "Oh, I know what it is."
It's this show on Disney. It's like, the fuck, I've been doing this for how long? God, why?
Tell me about yourself.
Tune into the Schottenjäger at 7.
Don't mind.
What is it you wish to learn?
Oh God, so much.
Well, just tell me anything.
Just tell me anything.
Anything.
God, I
am
love that
originally
phrase.
from the West Indies
He says it
myself,
to everyone if you ask them
Really?
about themselves. Just
What
tell
brought
me
you to
anything,
Norland?
anything at all.
I was
Although he says
drawn
that to
here
Malia
for
Getty, that's
personal
when he says
reasons.
that one.
Why did you open a voodoo museum?
Because
The
I
subject
could.
has fascinated me all my life, and I wanted to help preserve the cultural heritage it represents.
And I am beautiful. Think of me with beautiful blonde hair.
What are your own
Like
religious
curls.
beliefs?
My beliefs are too personal and too complex to discuss with a layman, Mr. Knight.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I can't think of a thing.
I'm gonna show him those
Then,
drawings now.
Let us discuss.
Because he would know, right?
No, he would, but he's not gonna tell you.
He doesn't want to tell me because I'm not on his good side yet.
Yeah.
Do
he's a
these
bitch.
marks look familiar?
No.
Look like the scribbling of a child to me.
Okay, thanks.
Damn.
Like, yeah, that's not real. What about? Can I show him?
Those, those,
Yeah, show him pictures of what's it called?
that's,
Look, my daddy drew these.
Do these marks look familiar?
Shot.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a child drawing.
Yeah.
What about the snake scale?
Perhaps Gabriel should learn more about the scale before showing it to anyone.
Yeah, don't just show your scale to anyone. All right, so I don't have anything to like show him. It looks like.
No, so you do specifically need to ask him about voodoo.
I did ask him about voodoo, and he was just like, "Yeah," and you wouldn't know. So it's like just like in the other game where it's just like, "Hey, can I find out about voodoo?" And he's like, "Fuck, do you know about voodoo?"
He's got a shit ton to say about
Could I ask you
voodoo.
some more questions?
Of course.
Okay.
I also find our dialogue stimulating.
Oh, good work, Biotic Warlock. Gabriel doesn't yet know the scale of the situation.
Oh.
So that's the top one. Just
What
voodoo.
can you tell me about voodoo?
Historical
What would you
voodoo?
like to know? Historical
voodoo
voodoo or
currently
the
practiced in
current
the
shit?
Let's talk about the current voodoo. Voodoo in the year of 1900 and 993.
Tell me about current voodoo.
Many people think of voodoo in terms of magic spells or gree-gree.
Yeah, gree-gree.
That kind of
Oh,
practice
God, I love the
is
word
actually
gree-gree.
called hoodoo, and is only a part of true voodoo. Voodoo, the religion, has a strong following in New Orleans. In fact, it is growing quite rapidly. There are several voodoo churches or temples in the city, and others all across the United States.
Everybody's doing a bunch of voodoo in chat because it's a fun word to rhyme with.
Twice, and they are
Voodoo? Hoodoo? You do?
are attracted to it because they think it is exotic.
Oh,
I
yeah.
personally am more interested in the history of voodoo. Some of the new movements are copying
If you want to
Haitian
know more,
or
why
even
don't you speak to
African
Magenta Move Meme? That's
But
all you have to wait for.
It
You.
is the
Okay.
voodoo
He's just
of
gonna
New Orleans that I
actually
find
rattle
so
actual
intriguing.
information about voodoo at you.
So hoodoo.
Is there
Voodoo.
anything else I should know about hoodoo?
Not if your interest is primarily in voodoo. Hoodoo is of interest to those who study rural folk traditions, but it will not aid you in understanding true voodoo.
Tell me about
yeah.
historical voodoo.
Very well. I will
Oh
start
my
at
God.
the beginning, Mr.
This is
Knight,
gonna take a
and
while.
we'll go on from there as
I
you
can
follow.
click through this. I mean,
Sounds
if you think I
You
should.
can click through this, but
Voodoo is a
yeah, it's one of those
grassroots
things that this is
religion
actual
formed by the mixing
information.
together
So
of
that's the one
many
thing I do
different
like about
African
Jane
tribal
Chanson's games
religions
is that she does
and
do proper
Anglo
research.
religions, such as
Some
Yeah,
of it's of
it's
course may be
awesome.
outdated, but
In other
she,
words,
you will come away from
it is
this
a
game
religion
actually
born of
knowing
the
stuff.
African
Like what's it
slave
called?
trade.
Like
But
the little bits of
African
German I know
slaves were
comes
imported
from
not
all
only
of the
by
Gabriel Knight
United
games because
States,
there's a
but
little
also
bit
into the
bits and
West
pieces
Indies,
actually
where the
included.
French
That's cool.
and Spanish ran plantation islands.
And
Prior
while I've never
to
been to New
1803,
Orleans, I do feel
the
like
New
I've
Orleans
got the
area
color
was
of it
owned by
throughout this
France.
game.
That's cool
The
that
French
it has
Creole
that.
in those days owned
I would
many
like to visit New
African
Orleans,
slaves.
but everybody goes during
The
Mardi
Creole
Gras, and
did
it's
not
like a
permit
tourist
their
trap.
slaves to gather,
And
Yeah.
giving no chance
I mean,
for
I'd like to go to Mardi Gras, but I'd
breed
also like to go like during a not Mardi Gras time.
enough about the corrupted pagan practices of the West Indies slaves.
Holy
to ban
smokes,
the
this is just
importing of
like,
slaves from
let
that
me
region.
tell you about voodoo before Wikipedia exists.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pickle Dog says, do not go during Mardi Gras. All right.
Yeah. So you just have to keep asking about the various voodoo and hoodoo.
Really? So you
and
just
then
keep
he's gonna-
hitting it, and then he's like, hey, by the way,
Yeah.
just like go
So,
talk to...
how did voodoo
Yeah,
come
and then
to
he's like, if you are
After the
interested in
Louisiana,
this, why
around
don't you
the
go
same-
speak to a
some of them-
practitioner?
Okay.
What happened?
Because he's
with
not
it?
a practitioner.
They
He's
brought
just
voodoo among
he's
the French,
interested in the
the
cultural
early-
side of things.
So does
Tell me more
does that
about
mean you have to
By
like
the time
look through
was,
all this stuff
Of course.
before it's unlocking things? Because I know in Francisco's game, like
Tell me more
it was
about
optional.
current voodoo.
Yeah,
Like it might not make
actually, that's the
sense, but you
difference.
could do it.
They often
Yeah.
do business selling gree-gree, telling fortunes,
Gree-gree.
providing luck, and
So you
perhaps
have to
would
go
like
through these
to meet.
dialogue
Yeah, here we
paths
go.
before they open up
I'd
stuff.
love to meet her.
She lives
Yeah.
on the corner of Orleans and Dauphine.
I see that.
I will
And
call
now this
her
is one of
and
the
tell her you
points
might
that they
stop
broke
by.
it in the
Great. Thanks.
in the remake because you learn about Magenta from a flyer. So that but when you still show up, she says, "Oh, Dr. John sent you to me." It's like bullshit. He never mentioned you. And then so it's
How's it
kind of
going?
it's one of those
Come back
half-assed
again.
we'll fix it, but then no one actually went, oh yeah, maybe we should update Magenta's dialogue since that's not how you get to her anymore, because she keeps going, well, Dr. John would have told you blah, and it's just like, he never mentioned you. We have no link between you and him in this game.
Welcome, Seeker.
You look like you've
must
got a
be the
voodoo
one
house
Dr. John
too.
called me about.
Oh god, yeah,
guess
she
so.
real voodoo
My
house.
name is...
Wait, Gabriel
Gabriel
Knight.
Knight.
You're too quick for me.
Laura Bow. It's like everybody's got that voice.
Laura Bow.
You have come to the right place, Mr. Knight. Tell me how I can help.
But those games were done by two different people, right? The Laura
Yeah,
Bow games
well,
were done by somebody
both-
else.
Yeah, so the first
I know the first one's like completely different, and I played it for a little bit, and I was like, "Whoa, this is like really deep and heavy."
I really I love both of them, but it's Bruce
Could I
Belfort
ask
who
you a
did
few
the
questions?
design of that.
Of
Although Jane
course,
Jensen
Seeker.
wrote the dialogue.
Got it. I see.
So
Do you know where I can get a shot of Jaeger?
Have you ever heard the word Schottenjäger?
I'm sorry,
my
I'm not
God,
gonna
I
let it go. I'm not gonna let it go.
as someone who doesn't drink,
Do you know anything
I really
about
hope there's a drink out there called the Schattenjäger.
You mean like my beloved Grimwald? She's a
If you got a bar, you can open up one
Quite
right now and be like,
in the
"It's the
wrong hand.
Schottenjäger," and you're just like,
I was
"That sounds
trained
really
by one of
good.
the
What
great
is it?" And he goes,
voodoo
"Well, it's
queens to learn
$5,
how
and you'll find out." And then you just go,
snakes.
and then you
Well,
get him.
Is there like a is there a spirit or something that's kind of like black colored or like
What can you tell
gray
me?
colored?
There's some from other
My practice
countries,
is
but not
mainly
ones that are
selling
common in the
charms and
U.S.
Potions with magic
Yeah, because I was gonna
power,
say because
such
you
as
could it'd be like a
green
Jaeger bomb
voodoo oils.
in like a black liquid.
Everything
Sure,
from
just Jaeger
unrequited
bombs,
love
but it's
to
just like
wandering
you're paying for
spouses to winning
overpriced
a
energy
Yeah.
drink, you know?
But my spells
That's why they're
and
so damn
charms are
expensive.
powerful, and they work.
All right, you have strong spells. They're powerful. Tell me about your snake.
Tell me more about
Snake.
snakes.
Oh, I wouldn't want to give away my trade secrets.
I'm
What
just
do you
like a girl
know
from like the valley
Voodoo bird.
who just like sells you
Well,
gree
That has
gree.
nothing to do with me and my clientele. But I can tell you
Yeah.
that you should stay as far from it as possible. There is badness there. Very bad.
It's really awesome though because they're setting up like this mysterious mystique around like these murders, and it's like, oh, it's voodoo. It's like, it's already
It's
kind of
just a
got a
bunch of
mystique,
hillbilly.
especially in like
Yeah.
an American culture, you know. So like, oh, there's little that's known about it, and then like the fact that these people are like, oh, you don't know about it, you don't know me.
Give me an example of a gris-gris.
All right.
Oh, he says it proper.
Very
Here's
French,
an
yeah.
old one.
Clay, clay.
Take a lodestone and some brimstone to
So,
a crossroads at midnight.
Emmy was actually
Light
asking
the
us, do we have a Mardi
brimstone
Gras
with a
there
match.
too?
And
And
spirit will
obviously
come
French
and give you
occupied a lot
advice
of
in
America
gambling.
a long time ago. And it's probably a lot different than what you have up there, but maybe you can help describe like, hey, this is what we do during Mardi Gras. I just know it's just like a bunch of people throwing beads, getting naked, drinking, and that's about what I know.
Who's downing an iron brew cocktail?
Oh no, no.
That wouldn't be the right color anyway, because like what's it called? Schattenjäger means like a shadow hunter, so it's one of those things where it's sort of
About
like
Grimwald.
it needs
What
to be a
about her?
dark drink.
Where'd you get Grimwald?
She belonged to a traveling reptile show. She was being terribly mistreated, so I offered to buy her. She's named after a spirit guide I had once. The spirit Grimwald
Ah,
was a very
Summer, yeah, okay.
powerful female snake.
Snakes make
priestess.
good
gonna say
ties. I don't think so.
Grimwald doesn't sound Egyptian.
I only know what the spirits tell me. Monsieur, I am sure they
It's
know
just
better
from
than
Harry
me.
Potter from the future.
Tell me anything at
Tell
all.
me anything at all.
Oh,
have to be
baby.
careful when
This is the way he says it.
They're more delicate.
Yeah.
Tell me anything at all.
Especially when he says it to, you know, what's it called, Malia. He's like, tell me anything.
Says it to his grandma. Tell me anything at all.
Oh, Grandma.
Come on, grandma. You know you the prettiest.
I never loved anyone except your granddaddy, and I never will.
Would you consider giving me one of Grimwald's scales?
No, I couldn't do that. You might do some gree-gree of your own, no? One must be very careful with such things. Hair clippings, nail parings, and snake scales.
snake scales.
The zombie gamer's like, hey guys, one quick break. Yes, I'm drinking the brew. Oh man.
I didn't actually drink any of the brew.
I can't run from it.
It smells like bubble gum.
That's like the worst. All right, so I'm sorry, I'm losing track here because I'm just like having too much fun with
okay,
the chat.
so if you want to do something more fun plot style, we should get the go back to visit Mosley.
Because we're gonna have time for like maybe one or two more things.
Yeah, let's get Mosley out of his clothes.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess I'll be going now.
As you wish.
As you
There's a
wish.
snake there, but the scale does definitely not match up. And not only that, but I don't know about the snake scale. It's like, I need to know about that snake scale before I start putting on things. All right, so where should I go?
So no, go to the police station. We're gonna strip that man. We're gonna get him out in some clothes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're just gonna wait for this guy back there to finish his business.
I can't believe that that light's still holding up back there.
Yeah.
So I bought like some cheap purple gels because I was like I needed them and I didn't have enough time to ship them for this thing. So I bought some cheap ones from
Crank that thermostat,
like a craft
man.
store. I'm gonna steal his tools too.
It looks a bit heavy.
What? I'm sure there's something good in there. All right.
There's a temperature gauge on the wall near Mosley's office.
Use
the
icon.
security cage has been removed by the electrician.
Thank you.
Oh.
I'm gonna push it.
The gauge is fixed.
I like to push it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, make it real hot.
90
make
degrees.
It real hot. Yeah. Gabriel will not get out of his jacket though. Gabriel lives in that thing.
I know.
Hey.
Yeah, what is it, you wanker?
He's like, man's not hot.
Just wait.
It's hot.
Yep. So take off all your clothes.
Dang, the air conditioning must be on the blink.
Also, it is hot in the South, especially in the summer. Oh my
Are you
god.
yeah.
Man, I'm hot.
Take it off. Oh yeah.
That was pretty good animation. All right, so now
Ask him for some coffee.
Yeah, now give me some fucking
Can I
coffee.
ask you about some
So
stuff?
why am I going through his jacket? I don't know why. I mean, like obviously it's a puzzle. You want to do it, but they haven't told me like, hey, go through his jacket.
Well, I've
you
just
ever
saved you
called
from
the hair
having to
club
walk
for
from
men?
Molly's and come back
I'd
here.
rather have no hair.
How about
Because
getting me
basically
some
you're
coffee?
going to impersonate
What
a
am
police
I,
officer,
your
so you're going to
slave?
take his badge.
Hey,
Oh, that would be
working my
pretty
butt
awesome.
off here.
Yeah, fine.
Off you go. Yeah, you walk sexy wet swagger. Show us that butt.
It's so
Show
hot.
us the butt.
I'm so
yeah.
hot.
People are never satisfied.
I come in here just to ask him for a free coffee every day, just because
Okay.
I know that money adds up.
Yep, perfect. Okay. There was some lint on your jacket.
I think I'll just borrow this badge.
Hey, what are you doing with my coat?
Nothing. I thought I saw something crawling on it.
You got bed bugs, man.
You're
bed bugs.
basically like a non-mutant
drink
version
this.
of Gambit, just walking around, just like he looks like Gambit.
He is.
Thanks.
You know,
Ton.
it's funny you say that because the first time I ever saw X-Men, I pretty much went, "Oh, it's Gabriel Knight."
I think that these came out probably around the same time though, because that
Yeah, but
that
I'm talking about when it
cartoon
hit
came out like
Australia, so-
'93. Yeah.
Yeah. It was
So
like 2 years later,
I wonder
think
who
it
they
showed
who
up.
they based Gambit and Gabriel Knight off of, right? Like they probably looked at some southern Louisiana.
Gabriel would prefer.
Well, who knows? Like, I was just reading the other day about Rogue. Like, apparently Rogue was supposed to look like someone, but the artist didn't know who that was. So they just drew what we ended up with. It was like, yeah, okay, that's better than what I was thinking.
All right, so
Okay.
let's go to New Orleans. Getty
Yeep.
Estate.
Yeah, we
Oh,
gotta
and I
go
need
get it.
my badge so I can trick her and be like, I'm a cop.
I'm a cop. Let's talk about the voodoo murders. Okay, now let's flirt.
but my clothes. Oh, they gotta come. Is he
Oh,
gonna
the
creep on her?
interesting-
Can you creep on her through the window?
Oh God! Oh no, not that way. But
shall
yeah,
provide beauty.
he's gonna creep
and
on her in
perfection.
terms of flirting.
The windows are
But,
made of thick, heavy glass. The only thing Gabriel can see inside is even thicker drapery.
Can you grab a rose and hand it to her? It's like, oh, I got this for you.
Gabriel didn't come here to mess with the plans.
That would be like so Hollywood
sweet.
cheese right there.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. So let's knock on the door.
Gabriel can't get.
Knock.
The knocker is firm.
Fine, open the door.
Gabriel
Can't get inside unless I'm invited, it says.
Use your use icon maybe on the knocker.
The knocker is firmly.
Use icon.
Oh my goodness, you gotta pick that little tiny thing. Why?
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the 90s. Welcome to the 90s. Whoa, 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 whoa,
I'd like
whoa.
to see Mejia Getty, please. I'm sorry, but unless you have an appointment...
I'm Tim Curry talking to Tim Curry.
Really?
Yeah. I do have
You
visual
have official
business.
Really? Please tell me the nature of your business.
I'm a police
I'm a cop.
officer.
Gabriel doesn't want to display his possession of that badge. When he's ready to use it, he'd be better off.
Just as I thought.
What?
No.
What? No!
Because you clicked it on yourself, so
Why?
you ran out of these
Why can't you click an item to yourself? He's standing right there. It's oh my goodness, the click things on this. Please tell me that like and then remake at least like some of that's been streamlined.
Yeah, I think so, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm past that. I'm on like day 6 or 7.
Those animations so
May
fast.
Yes.
Waiting for evidence.
I'm waiting for evidence.
My name is
Put it
Detective
on my beady
Mosley.
face.
I'm here on police business. Really? How interesting. Wait here.
Yes.
I'll inform Miss Getty.
Yeah, it does sound like him. He's talking to himself.
Miss Getty will see you. Right this way.
Nice.
Miss Getty will be down shortly.
Well, it's kind of like, what's it called in Laura Bow? Both the narrator and Laura Bow are the same person.
Yeah, I thought, like, man, this sounds like the same person, but she does a good job throwing on the heavy accent that you don't really notice it.
What can I do?
Pick it up and put it in your pocket. I'm Laura Bow!
I'm Laura Bow! The butler even looks like Tim Curry's Clue character. Yeah. A little bit. All right, cool. So I'm going to say something stupid, foot and mouth. Let's go.
This is quite a place.
Thank you. It's been in the family a long time.
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Miss Getty?
I assume
Let's get a
that's what
close
you're
up
here
of
for,
her.
Detective.
So this is weird though. Like we're doing all this craziness just because you like kind of have the hots for a girl. Like it doesn't.
Yeah.
That's the motivation.
He's a creep. He's a creep.
I know he's creeping, but it's like he gets away with it. He's too good at the creeping. All right. Anyway, so let's find out about the voodoo.
You can ask her
murders.
everything. She's at least a fun person to talk to.
Okay.
Voodoo? Why would you want to know about that, Detective? It's rather silly, isn't it?
There's nothing silly about the voodoo murders.
But that voodoo is faked. That's what I've read in the papers.
That's what the papers say, all right.
Oh, I forgot to read the paper this morning.
No, frankly, I'm
Well,
not.
they said it was faked
The
yesterday,
police
so.
department isn't known for its imagination.
Oh, well, I can see that your imagination is considerable.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
I mean, I see the
murders?
tint in your trousers. I
Only
mean,
what I read in the
Why is he
papers.
so smooth
And what
talking?
do you read in the papers?
I'm sure you know much more about it than I, Detective.
I like how she's got that in capitals. Detective!
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about your life in New Orleans.
Wait a second. Am I
The
getting a
Getty
preview? It's
family
like, wait till the
came to
real
New
Mosley
Orleans
shows
in
up.
1800.
No,
We worked
he's
very
not coming.
hard to get where
The
we
most
are.
that happens
On
when
the
you go
other
back
hand,
to
we've
visit
done a
him
lot
is
for
like,
this community.
nah, you wanker, I want my badge back!
Right now.
I had to take a picture with the commissioner and told him I left it at home!
I'm afraid I quite abhor them.
Except
Have
when I'm
you
wearing
heard
them
of
over
a
my titties.
shot
I mean,
nigger?
No, I'm afraid I can't help
It's a
you
thing
with
that happens.
Detective.
Okay. Wait, she can't tell me about the
Have you
Schottenjäger?
ever-
No, I'm
No, she
afraid.
doesn't. She doesn't
afraid
know
you can't.
about it.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
I suppose I don't really have a choice. What do you want to know, Detective?
Everything!
I just like to hear about anything.
I'd like to hear just about anything.
I do a lot of charity work around the city, primarily in the prison and reform system. I'm not a professional sociologist, but it does interest me.
How does she have so much money doing government work like that?
No, what's it called? Her family's real rich.
Okay.
And she's...
Tell me about your family.
The Gettys? We're a very private family.
How many people are there in your family?
It's private.
Well, my mother just passed away.
I am sorry.
So am I.
Passed away.
She was a magnificent woman. We were very close. I was an only child.
And your father?
I never knew him.
I never knew him.
It's hard to believe that any
I
man
hope it's
would
not
leave a
Dr.
woman
John.
like
I
you.
mean nothing.
Or like your mother must have been.
He did not leave, Detective. But that's really none of your concern.
I'm sorry. Go on.
There are, of course, other Gettys in the city. I have a large, extended family.
It's funny
I
though
see.
that Gabriel goes straight to that she must have he must have left. When it's like she just said he never knew him. She could be like, what's it called? That her father died before she was born.
Yeah. And so, well, I don't know. It just seems like Gabriel Knight seems to be like a homewrecker.
I wouldn't know where to begin.
As you wish, Detective.
Well, it's somewhat like because he's got grandfather and father that died that he's never
you
met.
tell me
Well,
anything
he knew
about
his
what
parents for like
happened
7
out
years.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I
But,
could, but I've never
you
seen
think he
or
would jump
heard
to that
anything
first?
unusual at
Yeah.
the lake. And I do spend quite a bit of time out there.
So okay, so I want to see the flirt with her conversations because like these are two really good
that will
actors
finish
just
this
like going with each other, and it's just like I'm pretty sure this is gonna be funny, or extremely bad.
But your eyes are really distracting. I don't think I've ever seen a color quite like that. Brownish gold. It's so deep and rich.
Rich. Man, if I could bottle it, I'd make a fortune.
I'd make a fortune.
Thank you, Detective.
Oh.
That's an interesting observation, though probably not relevant to your case.
A good detective never knows what might be relevant, Miss Getty.
Then you must be truly exceptional at your job. I think this has gone on long enough.
Oh no, this is where she
You're
goes
not
like,
really
no,
a detective,
you know what?
are you?
Who?
A detective wouldn't go on about my beautiful blue brown eyes.
I saw you at the lake.
I'm
yesterday.
being haunted by my
I
own
thought you
lips
must be
run.
with the police since you were there, but
What do you call that
don't
color?
act like
Hey,
a police
Brian.
officer. Besides, I'm rather certain that the other man said his name was Mosley.
Yeah,
All
he's
right,
my
you
brother.
caught me. I'm not with the police. My name is Gabriel Knight. I'm a writer working with Detective Mosley on a book.
Well, Mr. Knight, now that we've established who you are, perhaps you can tell
I
me
had
the
to
real
see
reason
you
you're
again.
here.
Well, I am researching the book. And I thought you might have seen or
I'm
heard
justifying
something
everything
today.
right now.
I don't like liars, Mr. Knight.
Okay,
But we will
okay,
bang at
you're
some
right.
point, no
I
doubt.
really just wanted to see you again. You can be mad at me if you want, but I swear.
Yeah, you can be real
I've
mad.
never done
You
anything
should
like
be
this
real
before.
mad.
Mr. Knight, you've lied about your identity and wasted my time with meaningless questions. If it weren't vaguely flattering, I'd really be angry. You're lucky I don't call
It's just the way that he says it. His voice sounds so good when he says it.
Oh yeah, that
It's like,
see that is the
your
thing.
Your
He
eyes
is
are bottom of them.
every type of flirt he does in this game is the absolute worst thing to say, but the way he says it is
Robert.
I know.
phenomenally fine.
It's skillful.
Out, please.
Yeah, that's when like with the remake, the Gabriel Knight in that is not skillful.
Oh
So
really? And
it's
it
sort
just
of-
comes off really weird.
Oh, he is such a sleazebag, such a sleazebag. And it's just like, no, Gabriel, don't say it, don't say it.
So it's more like Leisure Suit Larry and a lot less like Gabriel Knight.
Yeah, so it's just the difference of the voice because the dialect's not changed at all for Gabriel.
So it's almost like if Gabriel Knight and Leisure Suit Larry ended up in the same video game, and he's like, "Here, let me show you how to do it." And he says the exact same thing, and it works. And like he's just like table flipping and being all angry. I think that would be a pretty good gig. I think you could make that funny.
I'm trying to think. Day 2. So you
Do I go
probably
back to
wanna
the
go
police and give him back his badge? Be like, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah, good. Might as well go have that cutscene now.
Yeah. Hickey Poo's like, better practice
he
flirting with my
flirts with his
grandma.
grandmother.
Yeah, he does. Should I go back to
flirts-
grandma's house?
Oh yeah, flirt with grandma some more.
Hi, Grandma, I'm back to flirt with you. I want to bottle up your eyes.
There's a great
favorite.
Yeah, you know, I mentioned the recut of this. There's a great part of it with Grandma where it's sort of like, what do you do all day? I go and see my girlfriend Alma if I feel ferocious. I'll send you.
That's why he's so good flirting with the girls. He's just flirting with his grandma the whole time.
Yeah, you learn your flirting from
weird,
flirting with
but
Granny.
whatever, it worked.
Can we talk, Gran?
Does she have any other grandchildren?
No, she just has Gabriel. Just Gabriel.
It's just compliment. It's just compliment. It doesn't say flirt.
I see you.
Yeah. Oh, hey. Oh, you've seen this one and the next one, sir.
Yeah. I think I've already done these. Are there more?
Baked any of your incredible?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's like 3 or 4.
You've lost weight. Are you courting a new man?
Oh, Gabriel, don't be silly. You know there'll never be anyone but your granddad for me.
And you.
Your hair looks very pretty today, Gran.
Well, why, thank you, dear. So does, you've always had such nice, thick hair, Gabriel.
Getting kind of weird, but fuck it, we're going.
You know, I always tell people that my Gran is the prettiest grand old belle in the city.
Oh, dear. You shouldn't talk so.
Oh, man, this is... What?
Yeah, someone might think you're trying to track me, get me in the bed.
Don't seduce me so hard, Gabriel Knight! Your thick and luscious hair!
Mention Heinz Ritter to her.
Okay. It's like he was like, who you call? Oh, fucker!
Do you know anyone named Heinz Ritter?
Heinz Ritter? Oh, Gabriel. Where did you hear that name?
I found a letter in Granddaddy's clock.
I promised I'd never tell you or your father. But I suppose it doesn't matter now.
How did you promise that you'd never tell...
Your granddad
that you'd never tell him because he was dead when he never knew of Gabriel.
He changed it to Harrison Knight legally when he arrived.
Oh, I got one of his books in the store then.
Why did Granddad change his name?
I don't know.
Why?
I tried to ask him about his family, his life before America, but he didn't want to talk about it. Never even
and now I'm
told
getting
me
a
about
call
his
from
name
a
change.
Wolfgang Ritter. I don't know if they'd be related in any way.
Oh, because it could be great. Yeah.
Obviously found it painful. I never questioned him about it. But I'm sure it wasn't trouble with the law. Your granddad was the best man I ever knew.
He ran from all his things, though.
Okay, so now that I know that, you said there was a book written by him that I own.
Yeah, but you've already, like that's the to open the clock.
I see. So like that's how you would have that conversation to open the clock.
Well, Gran,
No.
I better get going.
See, this is the thing. So to open the clock, you have to read the poem in the book.
Uh-huh.
And the poem in the book, so you don't know about his name until you've got the letter out of the clock.
Yeah, okay.
But it's like one of those things that, you know, once you do that, you go, oh.
So I never went to the Napoleon house. Is there anything there?
Yeah, go have a look there, because, like, what's it called? It's mostly just color for the first couple of days.
Dude, this looks just straight out of Francisco's game!
Well, yeah. he would not deny that that there's a lot of similarities between the Napoleon house and some things
Dude,
in his game.
I love that. That's fine.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
I'm
not.
Now, this character has the best. I don't think he actually says it, but his name is Stonewall King.
That's a pretty awesome name.
Yeah.
Icky Fu says, hearing Tim Curry pronounce stuff in German.
Tell me about
German stuff in a southern accent is the stuff of legend.
Yeah. Oh my god! Like, what's it called? We should go back to the thing and get him to read out the poem.
Okay,
that would
yeah.
be a good way of finishing it.
The German one? Okay.
Some people.
Yeah, let's go do that here because we're getting close on time here. Green Wizard needs pizza badly, so we're gonna.
Yeah, well, my brother's literally just messaged me saying I'm bringing your niece over today, and I was like, okay.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, let's go back to the bookstore. Where's my bookstore?
Yeah.
Right there.
Yep.
So how do we own St. George's Bookshop in New Orleans?
Okay,
It seems like that's
so Yeah,
Oh,
so if you
joy.
spoke more to Grandma, she talks about like the family history. So, well, we've got some time, so I can go over the basics. So basically, Granddaddy didn't have good luck with jobs, but his again,
Got a
what's it
minute,
called?
Grace?
So his son,
What's up?
Philip, who's your dad, he was an artist, and he met a lady called Margaret, and she came from money.
Could you do
Uh-huh.
some
So,
research for me?
She brought
Sure.
money into the family, so that when they
Can't think of
died,
anything.
you inherited all the money that was inherited to her.
Man,
So
these
you use that money
inheritances
to-
just like a lot of these slackers just to fuck off in life, you know? It's
Yeah.
like, I'm a writer
Yeah.
that doesn't do anything. I'm gonna solve a
So
crime.
that's how he bought the bookshop.
Okay. So how do you even find a book in here? Is this like, do I just like pixel?
Yeah,
Is
so
it a
just put
pixel
your
hunt?
yeah. It's not super pixel hunty. If you
top
just go to
shelf
pick up one of the
contains a set
books,
of German
yeah, it's
books.
on that one.
That's-
So look, now she says it because you know he's
Great.
I see. So now I can just be like, go get, and he just.
Go and
Gabriel
read it.
selects a volume of German
Yeah.
poetry.
that
That
his
he
grandfather
always found
wrote. We
strangely
didn't update
compelling.
this one.
Drei Drachen. Drei Drachen kriechen in meinen Schlaf. Die Ziele wollen sie lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
That's nice. Kinda creepy, though. Who's the author?
Let's see.
Granddaddy.
Heinz Ritter. Heinz Ritter. No wonder it gives me chills.
And he's like, how
It's
can he
my
read any
granddaddy.
language that he wants? It's like, well, because he's a union actor, and union actors are fucking awesome.
So on the bookshelf by the window, there's the
Gabriel
dictionary.
leaves through a German-English dictionary.
This one's more just for funning now.
Let's see. Mittag means
Mittag means midday,
noon.
noon.
So you just keep
That's
going
how
through
you
this so you can.
Yeah, so it gives you all like the
Gabriel leads
clips,
through a
the little hints about it.
Spiel
So
means
I
gate.
see. So
there's, of
that
course,
that
the
has
dragon breath.
that has the clues to how you open up the clock.
Gabriel leaves
Himmel means heaven. Uh-huh.
I see. I see. So that's pretty cool, though. Like, I feel like I just got my feet wet with this, and I'm glad you're able to do this with us because
yeah,
I want to play this game. There's so many games that I jump into, and it's just like, man, I want to play this, but it's like, this seems to me like you could probably easily dump like 20, 30 hours into this.
yeah.
And not using a walkthrough and stuff, right? Like,
I've always said with this particular Gabriel Knight, it does hint along where you kind of need to go, and you can piece it together from there. About day 6 or 7, you do get this period. You're like, wait, what am I supposed to do? But that is the only time that actually happens the entire game.
that's cool. That's really nice. It's not very Sierra of them, except for all these
Yeah.
icons up here. Thank you very much for joining us. I am your host, Alexander Mejia, creative director at Human Interact. We were just playing Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers. And today we had with us...
I'm Resulka. I'm the lead developer at Reventure Games, and we're working on a game called Laura Bow. No, we're not. Laura Bow. Lorna Baines! God damn it. Yeah.
It's early over there. It's fine. You'll be okay.
Lorna Baines, for whom the Southern Belle tolls. It's going to come out one day.
It's going to come out
That's
one
pretty
day.
much it. Yeah.
And where can we find your stuff?
I've got a YouTube channel, which is obviously youtube.com/Resulka, where all my videos are, because I've been doing Let's Play since 2009, so this is my 10 years. All of our games are on reventure.games. All free to play so far, so
Awesome.
yeah, enjoy that.
We will see you next Friday, where we will be streaming another adventure game, or maybe we should do a virtual reality game, because we haven't done one of those in a week or two. See you later. Cheers!
Bye!